Good morning. Tuesday, the 24th day of November of 2020. I'm Vincent J. Russo of the Russo Law Group. Today, I'd like to focus in on estate planning. Now, that may sound like it's only for the wealthy, but let's listen to my partner, Kim Christian, talk about how everyone should have an estate plan. Hello, Kim.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
Good. It's this crazy world of Zoom we're in, all
Yeah.
isolating at home.
Yes.
So, Kim, a lot of people out there think you have to be really wealthy to have an estate plan. To me, that's a myth. So, how important is it that everyone have an estate plan?
I would agree with you. It is a myth because it's so important that everyone has an estate plan. So first of all, an estate plan is a set of documents that protect you, your family, your assets. It's all around very important. So everyone should have one. It's not just for the wealthy.
So, very well said. Now, each person has their own situations, right? And their own asset levels, their own family situations, relationships. So, how do you customize an estate plan?
You're right. Everybody's situation is different. So when we meet with the client, we listen to what their particular circumstances are at the time. So a good example would be if someone with young children came in, then we would talk about guardians, how to protect those children. Do we want to have a trust for a minor? All of those things in relation to that. Then at a different age or even at the same age, we'll layer in estate tax planning. If you're wealth building and you want to talk about how do I save estate taxes, how do I make sure I pass as much of my estate as possible while minimizing estate taxes or eliminating them, that can be done at any time as well.
So you've made it pretty clear that it's not that we take a form off the shelf and then just hand it to and implement it for everybody in the same way. Everybody's situation is different. So I often get the question, at what age should I start thinking about doing estate planning?
It's a good question. I get that as well a lot. Everyone over 18 should have an estate plan. You want to make sure.
Why?
Because you want to make sure your goals are met, right? So as I said earlier, it could be something as straightforward as guardians for your children, right? Or it could be something like asset protection, long-term care planning.
All right, but let's say I'm 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Why should I have an estate plan and what would it consist of?
Yeah, I've been a perfect example of why you would want one. And unfortunately, it's not a happy story, but I did have a client whose child who was over 18 go away to school and have an accident. And the parents wanted to help make healthcare and financial decisions for them, but they had no advance directives in place. So they were in a difficult situation since the child was technically an adult, even though it's still your baby. The child was technically an adult, and they faced some pushback in that area.
So someone age 18 or older in New York, parents no longer have the right to make financial and healthcare decisions for them.
That's right.
And you mentioned advance directives. So those are durable powers of attorney for finances and a healthcare proxy for healthcare decision making.
Correct.
All right. So a lot of people think, well, I have to get to a certain age before I do estate planning. And what we're seeing with this COVID-19, that it's really important, even for someone 18 years of age, to have those estate planning documents. So you're right. What an estate plan means to someone may be different depending on their age and their circumstances.
That's right.
Any tip for our listeners?
Yes, it's never too late to implement an estate plan, and it's never too early, right? You want to come in, you want to discuss your particular situation, and you want to have a plan tailored to what's going on in your life, right? Because we all have different things going on, and everything is important.
Very well said. Thank you so much, Kim. Have a
You're
great day.
welcome. You too. Take care. Bye.
My hope is that you have an estate plan in place. You don't want to be in a crisis and try to figure all of this out. Take steps to protect you and your family and your assets. Now, Thanksgiving is close by, 2 days away, and my hope is that no one will feel alone. So let's be creative, even if we physically cannot visit our grandparents, parents, family members, loved ones. Everyone, have a great day and be safe.